Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. It's general in that we look at the bigger picture and not all the little fine details like you would in a personal reading. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. There is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Gemini, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm truly grateful. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, and 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The 3 of Wands, Gemini, fire energy. This is a card of Aries. Might want to check your chart. This is the 3 of Wands, which is always us in a reading. This is you expecting something. It's something that you've already set into motion, and now you're awaiting the results. This is the fruit of partnership. It's working on already established patterns and acting mature and responsible. You can see success is on the horizon. It's taking a leap and preparing for what is to come. It's moving along your path. Has to do with things that are already set into motion. Now there's no turning back, and there's a bright future ahead. Can be travel, even foreign travel, but growth is certain. This is a project that is about to be completed, and maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment. Looking forward, being hopeful. This is establishing and networking. It's planning, maybe even travel. It's a release of tension, and now you can be productive. It could be formalizing an existing operation, strategizing, acting on intentions, exercising creative powers, broadening horizons. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Number 13 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. Death. This can be a Scorpio. Scorpio could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. Now, if there is something, if you do not let go of it, it will block your forward progress. And this is a letting go. It's a transition, a major one. It's a major change. And then there's renewal. This is an ending and a closure and then regeneration. This is a destruction that's followed by renewal. This can be the birth of new ideas, new opportunities, after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. This is an opening to something more important. It's a dying away of old habits and old fears or old hopes or old ways of dealing with the world or old relationships. And this experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. If you resist this, it's going to cause pain. It's the end of a cycle, and whenever a stage in life ends, there's a need for mourning. There's new life that follows this disintegration. It's a transformation for the better. It's a metamorphosis of some sort. These are patterns that you once found workable that are no longer effective. So the old ways must first be destroyed to make way for the new that's coming into being. 3 of Wands with the Death card is crossing over to a better place or future, unencumbered by the past. It's removing bad influences, and that will allow space for positive forces to come in. This could also represent someone that has a complete change of heart. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Gemini. 10 of Cups, water energy. Now, this is Pisces energies. This has to do with a happy family life, shared love, contentment. This can be the perfect relationship you've ever experienced. You're feeling the bliss and enjoying the moment and counting your blessings. This is a realization of what matters. It's the perfect relationship. Maybe it's even better than you expected. It's emotional connections and home life that are blessed, and it's taking time to be grateful for all the love and happiness that you do have in your life. The rainbow is symbolic of the connectedness with God and with creation, and of the fulfillment of great wishes, the fulfillment of lifelong dreams. This is a rainbow of promise, the ultimate in happiness. This is a very bright, positive sign. You should be enjoying yourself fully at this time. These can represent spiritual connections in your relationship. The Three of Wands with the Ten of Cups this is someone that can shine from the results of their actions. And once you take actions, you will feel the ultimate in happiness. Could be waiting for that fairy tale ending. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Five of Swords, Gemini, air energy. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is a card of adversity, a battle of wills. It's limitation and also power. This is advice not to judge before you know everything. It would be a high cost of victory. It would be bitter. This is someone that has an over-excessive will. It's a rational self-interest. They're looking out for number one. These can represent misunderstandings, having to defend yourself. This is avoiding negative people and drama. There could be ego-involved issues. Someone might have felt they were stepped on, so they retaliate. It would be petty. There's friction and hostility and tension. This can be an unhealthy competition or betrayal. Maybe someone kept saying they were going to do something with good intentions, and yet it never happens. This can also be the ending of a relationship. This can be sabotage, gossip, personal attacks, being lied to, negative thinking. There may be unfairness and slander here. This person is the master controller. They can bring destruction, dishonor, and loss. This is pain more than you actually get, so go slow or you will deprave yourself from benefit. The sword is double-edged. One edge is defeat, misfortune, and betrayal and loss, and the other edge gives us to advice to learn to accept the boundaries that we must live within. Fives are about adjustment, and this is a change brought on by distress or a loss. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You may not have enough information. You may be blinded by a situation, so you'll need to wait to judge and choose your battles and do not overreact. Now is a time for change. Your lifestyle, your philosophy, your inner beliefs. Three of Wands with the Five of Swords is expecting a battle of wills. It's expecting adversity, and there could be some rudeness involved. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue, this is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Gemini. Number 4 of the major arcana, the Emperor. This is fire energy. This can be in Aries. Again, because Three of Wands is also in Aries. This has to do with control, authority. This is the divine masculine card, and the primary principle is authority and leadership. It's order and structure and stability, paternal vision. It's mental activity and domination. It's exercising power wisely with structure and control, authority and law and rules, which can become repressive. This is someone powerful. He rules, and you may feel like you're under his influence. This is a great person. They are full of conviction and authority and will. They're a supreme authority, a worldly power. And their age and position of authority speaks of experience and the wisdom that's been gained through time and experience. This is a beneficent ruler, and they will fight for what is right and what is their duty to protect. They can be a father or a father figure, giving fatherly advice. They're a solid leader, a natural-born leader, and they have the right to rule. So look for issues related to authority. This is a protective male force, especially of the home and of domestic harmony. This could be realizing your goals or reaching out to begin, and you may be required to take charge. This card can often appear when someone is struggling to achieve independence, become their own person, or reconcile father issues. Three of Wands with the Emperor, these are those both Aries cards. It's planning and expansion with the know-how and the experience. And this receives positive results and achievements. The Death card with the Ten of Cups. This is feelings that are changing into happiness. It's bad times end and a time for a fresh new period. It's clarity of fulfillment. It's transformational change that leads to contentment. The Death with the Five of Swords is a big change and letting go of adversity and a battle. This is a very important pivotal turning point. Death with the Emperor card is letting go. It's an ending of authority. It's someone with a closed mind. This can be self-limitation. This can also represent someone that could be a dictator or a tyrant, and they're not open to the advice of others, and they know very well what to do. This is someone very strict, like a parent or an authority in society. The Ten of Cups with the Five of Swords is conflicting thoughts or adversity, conflicting actions in regards to a happy home life. The Ten of Cups with the Emperor, this person, they're the head of the family. This can represent a spiritual connection. The Five of Swords with the Emperor is controlling adversity. This can represent unbridled ambition. This is someone that may have disregard for feelings. They may feel malice, and they feel mentally superior. Now here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card from the Colette Baron Reed. This is card number 10, Unfinished Symphony. Card number 10, Gemini, Unfinished Symphony. It says unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, a lack of closure, and the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or a project and mastery of a lesson or a skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practical, radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and answers you seek will be found. You cannot move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what is past so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. The relationship message is moving on is difficult when love lingers, things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Here's your prosperity message. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more than clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that you have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. And here's your protection message. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Do not overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.